The hurricane that is Ariana Grande's life in 2018 is not letting up, and finally, she had enough. Grande's reps announced that she would be taking a break from her public Hollywood life to recover from her year of suffering. After dealing with PTSD from the Manchester concert attack to Mac Miller's death, Grande has gone through a lot, especially when a fan blamed her for Miller's downfall. It's no wonder she didn't show up to the Emmys. There are things you may not have even realized about the pop star's tough times. Welcome to the Trendy. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel and give this video a like if you support Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande has not had the best year, which could be a major understatement. Some articles are even describing her year as the year from hell, which we have to agree sounds more accurate. We all know what kind of artist Ariana is. She once claimed to be the hardest working 23-year-old. That may not be entirely the truth, but the girl does work hard and has a fierce self-confidence in her talent and her life. But this year has shaken some of that confidence loose. Back in 2016, Ariana and Mac Miller started dating, making many fans happy with the new celebrity couple. Seemingly opposites, Ariana and Mac made a stunning and overtly talented pair, until they broke up in May 2018. Ariana described their relationship as toxic, which had much to do with Mac's drinking and drug use. After the couple split, Ariana met her now fiancé, Pete Davidson, and the two were instantly in love. Neither of them kept that much a secret, and they since have become a major topic in Hollywood. Once again, Ariana and Pete seem to be an unlikely pair. The funny SNL dude with the multi-octave ranging world-renowned singer. But these two were a match made in heaven, and their happy life set out ahead of them. They posted photos and streamed videos to their Instagrams of them decorating their new apartment and just being together. It was adorable and weirdly inspiring for us all to find that special person. But when Mac Miller passed away on September 7th, 2018, fingers quickly pointed to Ariana unfairly. She was blamed by many, but also defended by many. Obviously, she is feeling hurt of a past lover passing away due to his bad habits that we're certain she tried to help him through. When she couldn't and it became too much, she had to take the high road out, maybe one of the hardest decisions she made. Ariana received a ton of positive support through social media and her devoted fans, but she also was getting a lot of negativity. This led her to disable the comments on her social media to allow her some peace of mind. On September 14, 2018, Ariana broke her silence about the death of her ex with a beautiful video of Mac Miller on Instagram. The post showed Mac smiling and laughing at a dinner when the two were together. Ariana captioned the video with this message: "I adored you from the day I met you when I was 19, and I always will. I can't believe you aren't here anymore. I really can't wrap my head around it. We talked about this so many times. I'm so mad, I'm so sad, I don't know what to do. You were my dearest friend for so long. Above anything else, I'm so sorry I couldn't fix or take your pain away. I really wanted to. The kindest, sweetest soul with demons he never deserved. I hope you're okay now. Rest." A heartbreaking message from Ariana, who is hurting badly. Shane Powers, who was Mac's good friend, said about Ariana, "There could not have been anybody more supportive of him being sober. This little girl was unbelievably involved and helpful to him being healthy." He continued to say that she was a stabilizing force for Mac, which makes it even harder for Ariana to deal with the death as well as face the public who is looking to her for answers. One fan in particular fully blamed Ariana for Mac Miller's rapid downfall. The fan said that Mac got a DUI after she dumped him for another guy, and that Mac had just made an entire 10-song album devoted to her. The fan went on to say it was the most heartbreaking thing ever. This is not how things went down. The couple broke up after Coachella because the relationship was toxic and she couldn't help him how she wanted. However, Ariana sent a perfect response to her inappropriate blame from the fan. This is what she said: "How absurd that you minimize female self-respect and self-worth by saying someone should stay in a toxic relationship because he wrote an album about them. I am not a babysitter or a mother, and no woman should feel that they need to be. I have cared for him and tried to support his sobriety and prayed for his balance for years, and always will, of course. But shaming and blaming women for men's inability to keep his together is a very major problem. It is feminist as ever and exactly what everyone needed to hear, though Ariana shouldn't have had to suffer that blame in the first place." But that is only one part of her accurately labeled year from hell. Ariana has admitted to still suffering from PTSD from the Manchester ordeal. Back in May 2017, Ariana was playing a concert in Manchester where a suicide bomber detonated a device after the concert. A blast went off and chaos ensued. A stampede of panicked people ran everywhere searching for people they lost. The venue, which held up to 21,000 people, felt as if it was under attack, and it was. Ariana's concert had been a target of a terrorist attack, which no doubt frightened and has unfortunately stuck with the singer since its occurrence. The attack killed a staggering 22 innocent people and injured 15 others. Ariana's fellow singer and friend Miley Cyrus spoke to The Today Show in New York and said she couldn't wait to hug Ariana upon her return. Miley also said it made her think about her own circumstances and the ones she loves. Ariana spoke to British Vogue in June 2018 about suffering after the attack. Ariana spoke about her PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, after the attack. She said she couldn't even talk about it without crying. In reference to the trauma that Ariana is suffering, she said, "Time is the biggest thing." Despite Ariana still releasing 2 albums over the last 2 years, she has still had to face terrible times among them. Each time she gets up and continues going, but this time it may be too much. When she didn't show up at the Emmy Awards on September 17, 2018, fans started to think that maybe Ariana really did finally have enough heartbreak and stress. Prior to the award show, seat cards with Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson's names were printed on. So fans were expecting to see the lovable couple at the ceremony, but neither of them showed. Plus, Pete's show, Saturday Night Live, was nominated for several awards. In 2016, Ariana released her 3rd studio album, Dangerous Woman, and in August 2018, she released her 4th studio album, Sweetener, which featured Pharrell Williams, Nicki Minaj, and Missy Elliott. The lead single, No Tears Left to Cry, debuted at number 3, and God is a Woman debuted at number 8. However, it is the song called Better Off that grabs our attention now. The song is a powerful ballad about Ariana's relationship with Mac Miller. The two also released a song together way back in 2013 called The Way, which was when the two became friends. After years of friendship and then romantic involvement, it is no wonder that Ariana needs to take time for herself. There's no room for mourning in public, and with Ariana's extremely high public profile and a gaggle of fans that want to help, there is no way she could deal with the grief she is feeling out in the world. Pete Davidson is by her side through her suffering. Despite Ariana having released her new album only a month prior to the death of Mac Miller, she should be on tour but is opting out. Right now, her mental health is more important than her career, though we think her career will not suffer one bit with everything that has happened. As her rep said, she will be working on new music without any deadlines, meaning we're bound to get some crazy great music out of this period of her life. However, that is not she nor us, as her fans are worrying about. After Ariana and Mac broke up, Ariana still openly has described Mac as her best friend, and his death was devastating to her. And it is clear that Ariana meant the world to Mac. In June 2018, only a month after Ariana and Pete started dating, Mac heard the news that the two were engaged. Ariana and Mac dated for 2 years, and now, after only a month, less even, she was engaged to another guy? Not to mention that Mac and Ariana broke up in May, and then 1 month later, he has to hear this news? Pete even got a tattoo of Ariana's initial on his right thumb. E! Times reported that the news of their engagement absolutely devastated Mac Miller, which is why some fans were so harsh on Ariana, seemingly blaming her for his downfall, and though she did rebuttal with dignity, we do wonder if a part of her feels guilt. Could this be why she is taking more time? To deal with guilt over losing someone she loves and potentially feeling like she could have helped? That is a large weight to carry, and we don't wish that upon anyone. All we can say is that Ariana has suffered a great deal, and her much-needed break from Hollywood seems completely appropriate and much needed. We hope that she can heal and find peace with the rough year that she has just gone through. We know, just like us, you can't wait to have our fun, talented, and heartfelt artist back. What are your thoughts on Ariana's recovery from her rough year? Do you think taking time away will help her career and her personal life?